Buen día clase, bienvenidos a tutorial 6, 2 días de prep y prueba. Muy bien, empezamos con nuestra oración. Padre, Hijo, Espíritu Santo. Amén. Padre, Hijo, Espíritu Santo. Amén. Gracias chicos. En esta agenda, tutorial 6, vamos a cubrir 1, feedback, anuncios y 2, tarea. Empecemos con makeups, feedback, anuncios, makeups. Muchachos, I have been grading your assignments with 1 session delay. If you haven't noticed, your grades are coming in with 3 days delay, which means that if your assignments are due tonight, your grade for those assignments due tonight is not going to be put in tomorrow night or tomorrow morning. They will be put in 2 or 3 days past the due date. So that is the timeline so far on how we're doing. Okay, so if you are still seeing zeros in spite that you are being graded with a delay, that means that you need to go back and take care of those zeros, those missing assignments. Your due dates are open at the moment. Remember how we used to have, or how we have on our syllabus, those 150 makeup points? Well, at this point on how things are, those makeup points are unlimited. This means if you have a zero that was passed, marked on, let's say, for example, March 15, you can go back to March 15, look for the assignment. They should all be open, all of them, and you should complete it without asking me. Just go ahead, make sure that it's complete, that it's well done, and that you communicate with me telling me, Profe, I completed my assignment that was marked as a zero on March 15, right? So please go ahead and do that. Complete your assignments, all those previous assignments that date back to when we started this remote learning. Okay, if there's anything beyond behind that, also please communicate. Having said that, makeups is a very important theme on this tutorial 6 because I want to take the opportunity to have this session and the next session be a bit of a slowing the pace into what we do. I want to make sure that this session and the next have just a very limited amount of assignments so you can take the time to go back and complete anything that is still marked as a zero missing. Okay, make sure you are doing that this session today and the coming up session. Okay, so we have some upcoming assessment. This upcoming assessment is not happening this session and is not happening the next session. It's happening past that, 3 sessions from now. Okay, so that is 1, 2, the 3rd class from today. Okay, so to get prepared for this upcoming assessment is when tarea comes in. That covers point 1. Let's jump to point 2, your tarea, your assignments. I mentioned just a few minutes ago that I'm trying to slow down to give everyone an opportunity to catch up. This session today and the next one are very low key. There is only one thing that I'm asking you within these 2 sessions, today's session and next session. That is preparing yourself for an assessment. Your assessment is going to be short, is going to not go any further than 20 questions, where you will be asked to do what your homework for next class, what your assignment today is kind of painting. I'm asking you to do conjuguemos. two activities on Conjuguemos. These two Conjuguemos activities cover vocabulario y cultura, vocabulary and culture. They cover the actions, the verbs that you have been playing with your OneNote assignments, okay, and Flipgrid and everything else that we've been doing in this time. And also it covers cultura, what we have learned about Shakira, her song, and some of the ways those two materials have helped us understand how el pasado se usa, how past tense is used. Okay, so your assessment, not happening today, not happening next class, next session, happening way past then, okay, is going to be about vocabulario y cultura and hardcore on focus on these resources. Okay, the questions that have been used to build these Conjuguemos assignments come from your OneNote resources. They come from your Actividad B, parte 1, your Shakira article. They come from your Flipgrid conversations that you've had so far and how you use those past tense actions and those past tense expressions, and a little bit come from how those have been used in this Shakira song antología. Okay, all your future coming up assessments or prueba or small test or quiz, however you want to call it, is built upon these conjuguemos, this practice, and is built from your OneNote activities. Okay, so you guys know how to work around conjuguemos. This should be an easy logistical process for you to get to conjuguemos and find your two assignments that are due for the next session. Okay, that is all that is going to be assigned. Please do not worry about your assessment yet. You will worry about it when time comes to place. Just make sure that you are doing the assignments that I'm asking you to do to prepare for that prueba. Okay, so these are two Conjuguemos activities. That's what we covered today. Next class, next session, all you have will be a mock prueba, a mock test or quiz that will mimic your final assessment, the one that goes into the gradebook as a quiz or test, and pass on that, we will have our assessment. Okay, so we're gonna put a pause on any OneNote, any Flipgrid, any other assignment. We are going to just focus on the material that we have already worked on. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I hope that you are paying close attention to the due dates and the postings on campus. That is important. Just knowing that for this session, you have this video as one of your assignments, your first to complete assignment. Remember, that's what the 1 is for now. 2, your Conjuguemos assignments, which is your assessment practice, your study guide, and your participation, your discussion. All right, I won't ask any feedback for this session or the next one. Slowing down, breaking it just to one thing. Let's get a little prepared, revisiting what we have already seen. Okay, I hope you guys are well. Muy buenas tardes. Cuídense mucho. Adiós.